What is going on, guys? Welcome back. We got another episode of the vlog today dropping. We've got a handful of meetings. We've got a podcast today. We're going to be talking social media, influence, how to grow our business, as well as meeting with others to learn about how they've created success in their own business. So follow along. Let's go, baby. So our first meeting today, we've got a meeting with Jacob Detweiler. I think that's how you say his name. But what I'm really intrigued or interested to learn about in this meeting is he started a real estate team roughly, my guess is 2 years ago. We'll find out inside how long ago he started it. But with our KZB Real Estate residential team, I'm definitely trying to learn and understand how teams are structured and the best way to do it and be the most effective when selling real estate. So cut to Moxie Java. Ladies first. With that, no, how's it going? Yeah,
I figured you probably would.
I know, right?
I know you.
He's Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
Jacob.
Jacob, nice to meet you, man.
After the weekend with the whole Gary Vee thing last week, I really want
Put people that you can connect that will can grow and appreciate from each other.
Yeah.
They have something in common. So, like maybe you have a landscaper, and then somebody who owns like multiple commercial buildings that has landscaping or something. So like you'll be wrapping up your meeting with the landscaper.
I really like that.
A spot to put his trailer and his equipment and stuff. And then you meet. With
so you kind of piggyback those, so you can kind of.
So you're like, hey, just so you know, I got to wrap this up. I got a 1:30, and then the 1:30 comes in, happens to be your commercial guy who needs a landscaper.
Yeah.
Hey, Bill, by the way, this is.
What is that book called? I'm gonna write that down.
7 Levels of Communication.
I want to share. People are so infatuated with other people's lives. Reality TV 10 years ago just like exploded. So I've taken the approach of, even if. And at the conference I was at last week, it was really funny because it's so true. It's like, I tripped and fell today. Yeah. Someone's going to connect with you because that happened to them too that day. And they're like, no way, I tripped and fell today too. And there's like that connection or trust or like that touch of contact or attention. It's fascinating to me how over the last couple of years it's really transitioned into just like I'll get stopped in the gym, like, oh, I saw you doing this. And I was like, oh, really? Like, you of all people, like, watched that I went to McCall for the weekend, or like, I don't know. It's really interesting to me.
Videos before I ever even met you, and I was like, this guy's funny, and just so carefree. I was like, when you had met.
So it's funny. I was afraid to do it.
Oh, really?
I do 10 takes. Yeah. And then now I've gotten comfortable because I'm not an introvert or an extrovert. I'm kind of in the middle. Like I said, I don't like talking on the phone. I get nervous to call people. When I do it more and more, I get more comfortable.
Right.
Like the more I do things, the better I get at it. And kind of the whole lip sync thing started with a 30-day challenge. I was like, I'm going to do something consistent for 30 days, see if I can capture people's attention. For some reason, I learn all the words to every song. It's something that my brain does. And so I was like, I'm going to just do this. And I mean, you look at Jimmy Fallon do his lip syncs and all of this, and it's some corny and cheesy, but I use that as to break like the attention to share that I'm a commercial real estate broker.
Sure.
So I don't know. I get a jam.
Yep, no worries.
But we can. Let's get back together soon. I know it's funny. I actually sat down with your wife.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 years ago when I was going to buy a house for the first time.
Oh, Joe?
Yeah, because our family knows each other and. She was right over here, so I was like, thank you so much.
Good to see you, brother.
Appreciate it. Yep.
Take care. We'll see you soon.
That meeting, I want to share a few things that I'm really excited about for the KZB real estate team. And one is, we're going to get a little tree action here. Like to run it. Got our keys. We're off to pick up the business partner, Easton Napionic. He is the co-owner of KZB Real Estate. But to recap the meeting real quick, I think the biggest and most important thing that I can take away is he does something really cool with his not his KZB Real Estate team, but his real estate team. And that is that he reads a book with his agents and they constantly talk about it at their team meetings. I think that that's something that is very I keep saying something that's very important, but I mean, there's a lot of things that are important in your life. But best takeaway is just a little bit more structure. He's had a real estate team and been in the industry for over 10 years. So I think if we can put some better infrastructure to our team, it will help us grow as well as provide massive value to our agents. So we are off to interviewing an agent for the KZB real estate team. We're headed to Starbucks. We got to pick up Easton first. So we're going to make that big 6'5", 250-pound man sit in the back.
As soon as he can get here would be great.
Okay, I will send him in as soon as possible, and then I'll have him take a look at the lock. If it's something that I can't or he can't fix, I'll put you in touch with our locksmith, and we can get him out there first thing, either tomorrow or, you know, as soon as possible.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. So guys, sometimes you gotta take notes on a box, but in property management, the thing I hate the most is you're always dealing with other people's crap and problems and issues. That wasn't really an emergency call in my opinion. They should have just called the office line and I could have got to it. Toilet's not leaking, so it doesn't need to be plunged. But it might be broken, so we're gonna have our guy fix it. So now we are off to...
We're already at Starbucks.
We're off to... I say that all the time
Now
in the
we're
vlog.
off to...
Now we're off to... Recap, go back!
Yeah,
But anyways,
Starbucks.
we're going into Starbucks because we've got a meeting with a new agent.
Right. Let's get it.
Let's get it. I'm famous today.
Are we doing a vlog today?
Yes, we're doing a vlog. Say hi to the vlog, Easton.
Hi.
You know, like some of our agents are like, what do I write off? And we're like, your mileage.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Go to dinner every week.
Yeah, take a client
Say
out.
something about real estate with your spouse.
So,
Real estate's a fantastic tax shelter. And we actually have a guy in our office.
oh, you are?
Yeah.
I'm going by the office real quick. Okay. Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
So we've got an 11:30.
Wait, we do? Oh, you do. I don't. I got a baby appointment.
Oh, that's right. So
Let's go to the office. We'll talk there. Talk to the
I'm
office.
also furious about my truck.
Now we are off to the office. Learned about Easton's truck. Oh, look at the Lambo.
Huh?
Look at the Lambo.
Where?
Look, it's a Lambo. Look at the Lambo.
What the hell?
Some kid's little Lambo that's been there for like 3 days.
How do you know?
Because I saw it there yesterday. And I said, oh, I should take that because I want a Lambo. And then I could tell everybody, I have a Lambo. But it's a toy
We have a
Lambo.
super Range Rover, bro.
That's true. Got our equipment. This is the biggest and most important thing is you got to become resourceful when you're an entrepreneur. I don't have the best podcasting equipment, but I produce content. Now we are off because I've got a baby coming in 14 or 15 weeks. So I got to go have a doctor's appointment with the baby. So come along. 1, go, 3, 2, 1. All right, well, don't trip and fall, Brandon. Just got to Amherst, Madison. We're doing a podcast today, like I mentioned, with Taz Weatherly. We're gonna drop a link to her social media tag somewhere in the frame here. But do you guys like how I carry everything around? Just no bags or anything. I was in a hurry today. You should have checked out my Instagram story. It was pretty funny because I was telling everybody how I fly around. Literally, we're flying today.
Oh yeah, I wish.
Yep. Oh man, this is intense.
Have you been here yet?
I haven't. I've never been here.
Welcome to the owner's office. Hello.
Hello. How
All
are
right,
you?
we have a room in the back.
Yes.
So
Let's go check it out.
let's go do it. This is everything. Do you guys
So where's the new office exactly?
it's going to be by Pioneer Title.
Eagle and Overland.
No, Pioneer Title by the mall.
Oh.
That's really important. I'm
Okay.
really bad. I'm just here. This is my brother.
My hands are full.
This
I'll
is
shake your
Blake.
hand. Nice to meet you, man.
Hi, I'm Taz.
Brandon, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome.
All right, yeah. So
This is
this
cool.
is it. Conference rooms. I'll take
The
you a
Wall
long
of
way.
Fame. Are you on here yet?
No. Oh man. Here's our like little office setup.
Party room.
Like, yeah, we're in that.
This is really cool.
It is really nice.
I like this.
Yeah, we have like office meetings and stuff. We're gonna expand to do all that stuff.
Yeah, Brandon's been here before. How about that?
Really?
Yep.
Ooh, with who?
Elliot.
Oh, gotcha. So we just ate Los Betas in here.
It
Smells great.
So that's why I was, when you were like, 15 minutes, all right.
You're like,
cool.
perfect.
I'm not going to complain.
Welcome to the podcast, everybody. I'm here with Taz Weatherly. Is that how you say your last name?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, just want to make sure I get it right. But we are about to podcast and share Taz's story about how she's growing her social media channels as well as her successes in real estate and maybe some tips and techniques into growing their own businesses. So we're going to podcast on the Yes Show, and you guys can go find it wherever Brandon puts it in the screen. Just a great
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
podcast. We were at Amherst Madison today with the video guys.
Look at that.
That was great. Am I supposed to knock?
What's up, big dog? How you doing, man? Oh shit!
Oh
What's
man!
going on, man?
Nothing much, are you?
What's up?
He's also